Hey, this is Jamey with Stonemeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in the game Floriferous. This is a new game from Pencil First Games, and it's essentially a set collection walk in the garden. And it takes that walk in the garden almost literally, that theme, in a way that I think really translates well to action selection. So basically, you play this game over 3 rounds, and at the beginning of each round, you set up a grid of cards, depending on how many players there are. We played a 4-player game, and so we had 4 rows plus a row of special cards that I'll mention in a second, and I think it was a 4x4 grid. And each turn, you would take your player token, and the player token that is at the top of the top row, aligned with the top row, they will choose one of the cards in the next column. And so they might keep their turn order by choosing the same row and the next column, same row, or they might jump to a different card that they want. Those cards look like this. So these beautifully illustrated flower cards that mostly help you with set collection. So some of them are monuments like this, or sculptures like this that you're just trying to collect the most of compared to other players. Others are flowers that have different colors and sometimes insects on them. You're just trying to collect them. Here's another lily without an insect. Here we go, another sculpture, a daisy here, and so on. So you're trying to collect those cards. However, at the bottom of each of these columns is another row of goal cards. And so here's some goal cards here. You're getting 3 points per ladybug there. 3 points per bee, another one like that, and so on. Just different goals to go after related to insects, to flowers, to monuments, all the different cards that can end up on the table. And what I really like here is that these cards, the goal cards, are part of the same action selection system as the flower cards and the sculpture cards that are mixed in here. You are choosing a row, either a card from one of the rows that have the flower cards or one of these goal cards. I love this decision system, this decision space, and the system that creates it, because you aren't ever leaving the standard action selection system to get a goal card. Rather, your choice is always which flower card or sculpture card do you want to get, or do you use this turn to get a card that will give you points at the end of the game. Because the flower cards by themselves don't do that, but you need the flower cards to score these goal cards. So it's all a matter of kind of a timing, like when is the right time for me to go grab one of those goal cards, and really it's only the goal card in the next column. When is the time for me to grab that card? And also, when is the time for me to prioritize turn order so that I can have the first pick in the next round? So there might be times in the game where you don't really need a flower that's in the first or second row, but you want to grab it to ensure that you are first or second in the next round so that you can grab the card that you really, really want. I love this decision space, and it's all integrated into the same system, the same very basic system that flows extremely well. For what I consider a fairly deep set collection game, it flowed so easily and smoothly, and it didn't take that long to play. It was about 20 minutes to play. Yeah, so I really, really like this action selection system, and just the fact that the goal cards are integrated into this system rather than being a separate thing that you have to think about. Yeah, really, really clever approach to action selection and set collection in Floriferous. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you've played Floriferous, or if you've played a similar game that has an action selection system where you are selecting goal cards versus cards that you need to actually score these goal cards within the same system. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks.